now filming vlogs bi-weekly. Wait, bi is 2, right? Because it's bi and then try is, okay. Bi-weekly. I'm filming vlogs bi-weekly, so you're gonna see me a lot now. And we're gonna be crocheting. So let's just dive right into it. I have a lot of crochet projects I need to get done these next few weeks because I'm trying to get a bunch of videos ready for Christmas time. I have a Christmas goal I'm trying to meet, and so in order to reach that, we have to crochet a lot of things. So in the last vlog, I went ahead and made these cute little gloves that I'm gonna be using for Christmas time. They are so cute. They're fingerless gloves. Here, I'll just try one on quick. One of these days I have to make gloves with actual fingers, but I just like making the fingerless ones way too much. So this one has a little tapestry crochet flower on the back, and it is so cute. I already filmed the tutorial for it. I thought I was ready to go edit the video, and then I realized I made 2 left-hand gloves. So that's what happened in the last vlog, and if you watched that one, you would know I mentioned I'd have to fix it, and I just stopped the vlog there because I was a little bit fed up. So we're gonna fix it now. I decided I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm gonna make 2 new gloves. Definitely use a setback. I was thinking maybe I would just frog this one and then make it the right way around, but because I do sell my crochet as well, if I make 2 pairs, it's okay because I can sell. I've got my yarn here, and I'm hoping that this project won't take me all day because I've got a lot of other stuff I want to start crocheting, but we're just gonna crochet as fast as we can. Oh, this like matches my little sweater today. So I've got my yarn, and I'm just going to start by making 4 squares. So I need 2 squares with the flowers and 2 just plain squares here, and we're going to be making 2 right-hand gloves. Hopefully I get this right this time and I don't end up with 4 left-hand gloves, because then we're going to be in trouble. I'm going to start by making just the plain squares first. These work up really quickly. They're just little tiny squares. Hopefully this is enough yarn. I do have another skein if I need to, but I'm hoping I can just get this one skein to stretch. So I'm going to make the 2 plain squares. I think I'm gonna watch some more Dawson's Creek while I do this. I'm already on to season 5 of Dawson's Creek. I've just been binge watching it. It's fun. I don't know. I could talk about it for hours, but that's not what we're here for, so I'm not going to. I've got a lot of opinions on every single character. Square is done. I've got both of the plain squares done, so these are going to be right on the palm side. So we just have the plain square on the palm and then the flower on the back. So now I need to get my dark brown yarn. And now I'm going to make 2 tapestry crochet squares with the flower for the back of the ham. Okay, so here's where we're at. We've got the 2 plain squares for the palm part of the gloves, and then we've got our 2 tapestry crochet little flowers. Honestly, tapestry crochet I think is the greatest crochet invention of all time. The fact you can just add a little design onto the crochet. It's incredible. If you haven't learned tapestry crochet yet, I highly recommend you do. It's not too difficult, and it really changes the game for most of my projects. This is obviously going to go right on the back of the hand. So now we're going to go ahead and start assembling the glove with all of the rib crochet, because I add rib crochet around the wrist, around the top of the fingers, and then like a little opening for the thumb. So we need to just turn the squares into actual fingerless gloves. I have to be really careful this time as I assemble these squares that I don't make a 3rd left-hand glove. So I always make these gloves inside out, so I'm going to start by flipping my finished glove inside out so I can make sure I am kind of doing it opposite to this. So in this case, that's what it looks like. And now I'm going to put these wrong side together. And then, okay, so on this side, I went down this side of the gloves, which means in this case, I'm really overthinking this now. In this case, I need to go down this side of the glove to then make a right-hand glove. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to slip stitch the squares together, and then I'm going to do the rib crochet for the wrist here, which the rib crochet always takes the longest, but I'm going to still try to finish both gloves today. It's only like almost noon, and I do have a couple other things I have to get done today, but most of today I set aside just for crocheting. So we're going to try to get both of these gloves done and all the ends woven in yet today. So I'm just going to slip stitch down, and hopefully I'm working on the right side and I'm making a right hand glove, and then I'm just going to work on the rib crochet. This is slip stitch down, so again, I'm just like triple checking to make sure I'm making this glove the correct way. So it should still be opposite to this glove, which it is, so we're good. Okay, so now I'm just going to work on the wrist rib crochet, which if I check my notes here, I'm doing a chain 12, so the wrist portion here is 12 chains long. So I'm just going to work on this, and it'll probably take me a while to get it done, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we just take this and work all the way around the bottom of the squares to make the glove. This is not a tutorial. I don't know why I'm turning it into one. I'm going to be posting an actual tutorial here next month. So, long story short, I'm going to finish up this glove. I finished the first glove of the day. I still have to weave in the loose ends, but I just want to test it quickly and make sure this is a right hand glove because I still don't trust it. Let's see. Okay, there we go. See, we're fixing our mistakes, and then this is the one I made before, which I'm going to turn right side out again. Now we have a proper set of gloves. Right and left hand are completed, so we just need to make one more right hand glove so then I can make up for the fact I have 2 left hand gloves, and then we'll have 2 sets of gloves in total. So I'm going to go get some other stuff done today, a couple little chores and stuff, and then I'm going to come back here in like an hour or two and make the second glove. Okay, it's time to get cozy and finish up the second glove. So just like this one I made before, I have this here as reference so I can make sure I'm slip stitching on the correct side again, because again, I'm really worried that I'm going to accidentally do this backwards. If you can't tell, that definitely threw a wrench in my plans, and I'm like hyper fixated on not messing up this time. So I'm going to be working down this side here. Alright, let's whip out another glove. This is how much yarn I have left before I have to open the new skein, and I'm so close to finishing the very last glove, so even though I know I'm probably gonna have to, I'm so hopeful I won't have to open a new skein, because if I can just make do with this amount and I can return the other skein, it would be really nice. It would save me some money. To weave in loose ends. I'm trying to get better about weaving in loose ends of projects as soon as I finish making them. Otherwise, I just let the loose ends sit forever and then I weave them in last second when something gets sold. So I'm trying to get better about kind of like preparing for that. So let's weave in loose ends. Here's one right hand glove. This one is another right hand glove. So then that means this would be our left hand glove. And then I already finished the other left hand glove before. So we've got a nice little stack of gloves now. All of our gloves are completed. We've got 2 left hands and 2 right hands now. So I can list these up on my shop. I'm not really listing anything until after Christmas, because I need to save all these pieces for the Christmas tutorials. End of Christmas, January, we're gonna do a huge launch. But we've got our 2 gloves, 4 gloves completed, and I just barely had enough yarn to make all of these gloves. I'm so happy it turned out that way. Definitely won the yarn chicken this time. So there we go. My previous crochet mistake is officially fixed. I'm going to work on another project for a little bit tonight. It's one that I started up over the weekend and is sitting here on my floor, so I'm currently grabbing it and now I'm going to show it to you. This project is going to be a crochet pillowcase. I looked up the measurements of a pillowcase, so this should fit. I believe it was like 20 inches by maybe 30 or 40, so this should be 20 inches wide, and I'm doing it in all cotton. I'm making this really pretty oh, what was the stitch called? It's like a caramel something stitch. Let me look it up. It is called the caramel stitch. This is the modified caramel stitch. I just found a free pattern for it online, and now I'm turning it into a pillowcase. And so I need to make 2 big panels with this stitch. This stitch definitely does take a lot longer, or at least a little bit longer than like the plain single crochet, so it takes me a bit longer to get this done. But I just do 2 panels of this, and I think I'm going to put little bows on the end to tie into a pillow. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish the pillowcase in this vlog, but I'm gonna work on it now. I have about 30 minutes before I need to take a break to do some other stuff, so let's see how much progress I can get done in 30 minutes on this pillowcase. The colors are so pretty. Imagine this in like a Florida beach house. This would be so pretty. 30 minutes done, so here's the progress I got. It is almost one full of this stripe, like the white and the blue. So now I know for future reference, it takes me between like 20 and 30 minutes to do one whole stripe like this. But now I'm gonna go chill for a little bit. I'm gonna edit another YouTube video, and I'll probably see you tomorrow, and we'll work on the pillowcase some more. Good morning or happy afternoon. Welcome to the second day of our little crochet vlog. I got flowers last night. Aren't those pretty? They're like the perfect little fall color palette. They're just gorgeous. Seeing as we've already finished what we set out to do in this video, which was to fix my mistake with the gloves, now we're just kind of chilling. I mean, I'm still gonna get work done. I'm still gonna try to crochet, but we're just chilling. There's no pressure anymore. So today I already started with the whole day by editing a video that's actually going out later today. And then I also played like a hint of Minecraft this morning, and now we're gonna do some crocheting. So this is, as you remember, the pillowcase, and I have like 3.5 hours before I have to go do some other plans tonight. So I'm gonna do my very best to finish up this entire panel in those 3.5 hours. This one stitch, this caramel stitch, definitely takes a lot longer than any normal stitch I would do, like double crochet or single crochet, but I still think I'll be able to finish it because it's already almost halfway done, I feel like. Let me grab my pillow for reference. Okay, so here's my pillow, and the pillowcase on this one is super loose. There's a lot of extra space. This pillowcase is going to be a lot tighter, and I'm hoping it's not too tight, but I'm trying to make it a bit more of a snug fit. We line it up, and I'll go all the way to the end here. Like so. Okay, so we're not even halfway done. I'm gonna do my best to get this whole panel done in this vlog, but we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna sit down and crochet. I'm gonna watch my own YouTube video back while I crochet just to make sure it's all looking good. So I'm gonna crochet and watch myself, I guess. I spent so much time this morning working on this video purely because I finished the entire video, exported it, and then got a copyright strike on it for the music I used, even though the music claimed to be copyright free. So I then had to go back and switch out all the music, and if you edit videos you would know it's really hard to switch out the music because you kind of edit to the music. So this video, which is the I didn't buy yarn for a whole month video, if you watch it and you feel like the music's really clunky, that's because I threw it in after I edited everything else, and it was very frustrating, and I'm still not over it. That's what I was busy doing this morning, was editing and then re-editing. It happens, you know. A couple hours. Here's a progress report. I feel like we're probably actually now halfway done. This stitch is definitely taking way longer than I thought it would. I'm definitely not finishing the panel tonight because my friend is on her way over here. We are gonna hang out tonight, do a little crafting night, not crocheting, other crafts, and then I'm gonna go bowling with some other friends. So I'm gonna leave you here so I can go kind of hang out with friends the rest of the night. But here's the progress report on the pillowcase. I'm gonna have to finish the rest of the pillowcase in our next vlog. So I'll see you again soon. I hope you had a great time hanging out with me. I know I had a wonderful time. I'm so glad to have those gloves done and out of the way. I can't even tell you just how frustrated I was when that happened. So I'm really glad that our mistake has been fixed. My mistake, I'm not going to put that on you. My mistake has been fixed. And I will see you again soon with another crochet video. If you haven't already, please subscribe because it's just the nice, friendly thing to do. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.